genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
In 2147 AD, a prisoner named Hanun ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence. It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation. The 3 nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Alas, their efforts proved futile.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Once again, Asdana was engulfed in war. This time, the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
I hope you like this land of freedom.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds. Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Prisoners, this is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Lend me your strength.
Still waters of
Watch your head. Just for a blip.
Lend me your strength.
still waters of bliss.
I weep for the departed. It takes a fall.
No one can restrain you anymore. You are free.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging...
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated. However, it appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than...
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand. Puppet, where are they guiding us this time?
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
Look, another frame.
Seek, and you will find.
Ode to Fool. This must be the second act.
The surroundings are different from before. The stage decorations look a bit tidier now.
Discard your worthless destiny.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, beast, fruit, and insect. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Don't forget to let your friends in.
The land of the exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict. The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family. The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness and ascended as the new family head.
Power of wisdom and memory.
The Lamp Moth family endeavored to extend the silver rail left by the Express, only to be eradicated by the remnants of the swarm, leaving nothing in the unforgiving cosmos.
I want to make something with it.
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to land of the exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did...
Dear outside, I wish.
This is the second act.
But this new master seems
Perhaps this is the truth.
looks like we.
I'm counting on you to wrap this up, Himiko.
Show me some of that trailblazing
Burn away!
Once I stood as the has long departed. But why do I still fear the remnants of his creation?
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Master is no longer here.
This puppet isn't responding at all. This puppet isn't responding at all. This puppet isn't responding at all. This puppet isn't responding at all.
Master is no longer here. I thought I'd be free, but... Master is no longer here. Master is no longer here. I must...
Either I shall... Without a master.
I shall sing for my new master, just as their noble... Master! Master.
Thank you, dear outsiders. My servant heed me, one and all. Your former master shall not recast aside the veils of hypocrisy.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
How's this taste? My friends? Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form. Thus, all mortals found their unique place within this symphony. That marked the 5th and 6th days.
This guy is really into these puppets. Oh, I get it now.
And the atmosphere here.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
So it's you. Our time spent with one another is precious. Stream forth.
If the people lack foresight, we will make choices on their behalf. Their responsibility.
Stream forth. The gleam of
We shall support you.
seek. Stream forth. Gleam of old Stream forth. The gleam of old
And so we shall continue, even after the king. We no longer have need for kings, for we have become kings of all things.
If there's anything.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story.
Perhaps we'll need to
So, do you think...
We no longer have need for a king, for we have become...
How did it go? You can't change them?
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform...
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final...
prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight it.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Time to mix things up. My friends, indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
Eternal.
Dreams do come true. Let's improvise.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. No need to remember me, or to recall the essence of dreams. What is mine shall wane, while you...
This is the final scene. Let's go. Once this stage...
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting yet. All beings cried out thus on that day.
This grand theater looks totally different.
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
Stream 4. Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in the stars shine bright. Praise the Great One.
Stream 4.
Would you not worry?
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Grand Theater, the very core of the sweet dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the Grand Am, the very place where the future of... It hides behind the curtain, or rather, it is the theater itself. However, if you want to see it, you must display faith equal to its immense power. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by some...
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing in your so-called paradise. You would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been However, before the prelude to the future begins, please... Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Time to test our core.
It's you again. As always, there's a reward for good behavior. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask.
Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous?
Just let the show begin! You won't get away.
Grace and elegant, eternal. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise.
In the mood for another beating?
Dreams do come true. Time for an overhaul.
Step up, let's see ya.
Enjoying yourself?
Let's improvise.
Enjoying yourself?
You still don't. Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nice like a good brew. Full bot, my friend. Indulge yourself!
You won't get away.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
That's all you got?
You won't get away.
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
You turn on. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
I have something for you.
Let's improvise.
Existence is unity.
In the mood for another
Take your pop.
You turn on.
Time for an overhaul.
Step up, let's see ya.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
There's more to life.
Let's improvise.
I have something for you.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful springs of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus! Lost souls, come and meet your
Embodiment of the harmony. So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to restore it?
Wake up. Time for an overhaul.
In the mood for another beating?
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Somehow new, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Why is everybody silent? Noise is fading.
Grace and elegance. Eternal.
Time for an overhaul.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Step up, let's see ya.
Wake up.
There's another world in front of my eyes.
take the lead.
Perhaps you still don't know the conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Listen up!
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Dan Heng?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt! Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you... Oh, not good. Try to remember. Your name is... Alright. Stop joking around. The Lightning Lord may be all-powerful, but they're not going to cause sudden... It's a long story. Simply put, Dan Heng used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the... And then we returned to reality. Look, this is your room. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the general.
Not going to come chat with me. Sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, we meet again, Sleepyhead.
What's Miss Black Swan doing?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed she was awake and wanted to check to see how she was doing. Though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Oh, so that's what happened! Thank you, Miss Black Swan!
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Of course not. But you're not planning on doing...
Why would you think that? I've never harbored any ill intent.
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Dan Heng first. Look, you still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Allow me to introduce him to you. This is Boot Hill, a Galaxy Ranger. During our pursuit of a certain person, we crossed paths in just some... which is why we sought you out.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct.
More or less.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you chasing? And...
Good question. It's, who was it again? Dan Heng. Do you remember? No, that ain't it. I just can't seem to...
What's going on?
Heck. Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a
Yes. When the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to everyone. Let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we? She's now a minor star on...
You're right. Let's head to the
You guys go. I'm an outsider, after all. I'd rather not dis...
Look, they're with the...
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good.
You flatter me. But well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero. If it isn't the galactic baseballer. A hero?
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you...
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There's nothing wrong with her. She practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that...
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his, thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the harmonious...
He used that tuning on us, too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as...
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where's...
It's complicated, but in a nutshell. The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the term...
Everyone really has their own...
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation. It's time. The IPC's key members and I have...
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe...
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted... Besides, if there can be reliable observers from...
Well then...
I'm kind of allergic to those types of...
Not to worry. Himiko.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the...
Thank you. What about you, Will you join well to me?
What? I can pack it myself, you know.
If that's the case, our galactic baseballer can join us. Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The representatives from the IPC have insisted. The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone please, follow me.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh, and who is that over there?
The Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio. This assembly is quite something.
String forth, gleam of old.
It's been a while, my Astral Express friends. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lafu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that's...
Oh? Looks like everyone has come with expectations.
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the strategic investment in light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and...
Now that's something.
If that's what it takes to bring...
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity, and the floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Scroolum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting surge to every time. Within, alas, they are nothing but after deliberations with my...
Not only that, I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony.
Agreed. It's hard to imagine. Never mind.
No wonder everyone...
It heartens me to learn that it looks like Penacony's
Peace is our greatest...
Well, that's good.
If that's the case...
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the
Nothing escapes your attention.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? Hey, let's go.
Penacony's journey ends here.
This is all due to your heroic deeds in Penacony.
I am truly happy for the Dream Chasers.
Well, seems the dust is finally settled.
Stream forth to the gleam of old blades.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this?
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those.
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel. As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any prank.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
Don't! You're freaking me out.
All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting. Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known what they had to go through was regrettable. Now then, we come to the crux. The first choice is from Himiko. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to...
Ooh, so many options.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to...
If that's the case, how about we go to Edostar first?
March is right. Though the fact that the distress...
You and Don Hung make good points.
If that's the general sentiment...
4 votes for Edostar. Looks like we have a winner. Next stop, Edostar. Then this navigation meeting is adjourned. I'll go check the warp jump when it's time to make the jump. Pom-Pom will...
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole. How about it? This journey of beauty. Oh, such elusive emotions. So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me? Oh? Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly before I explain. I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memories. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time? This way, I can always be attuned, but this is not its most. Light cones are slices of light used to encap. It can etch your memories in their most vivid. All the world is born from the life, seemingly vast. Often, memory is a reflection of the and that memory will be The memories I have of you are not enough for me to predict. But I can tell you one thing. My favor towards you, the reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious... Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is I'm looking for an opportune time. A time when you're totally... How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy...
Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting. That's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some. Life is akin to a winding lab. You'll remember these words dearly. In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klopot's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions. Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, It will carry your wish. You're feeling very relaxed now. It's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle again, but don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the express started a warp jump. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you. The 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. You split up with Sunday and Robin, Finally, the story reached its conclusion. This marks the end of the thrilling journey, the major flaw, which contradicts. Are you suggesting that the sleeping and shapeless never bestows its gaze upon any? That's a very astute guess. But I'll discard that incorrect answer for you. It is true that Gallagher is a history. This is not the fatal flaw in your adventure. Sparkle. Yes, Sparkle. By the way, she left me a message. Is that a clue? You may wonder. Well, although the fake death, I'll go ahead and eliminate that little Misha. Or he's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble. But, well, Misha is a rather special memory zone meme. A life born in the memory zone could never match. The answer is simple. Are still trapped in the dreamscape. At this, wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and will do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan?
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey, I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. And that included a lot of memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that I was in an illusion too.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Anna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Aeon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the Order and try to break free. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan.
All right, please come with me.
These people are... They're the ones who accept Anna's...
Stream 4.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage?
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own.
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it...
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant... Birds belonged.
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that when this is our final hope. Anna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir. Namely, everyone shared wishes. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. We must make everyone in Penacony.
Now comes the tricky part. You want to go back? Unfortunately, human consciousness always gravitates. Humans yearning for sweet. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the... However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that...
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an...
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is a critical moment for the whole...
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the memo keepers in Penacony, too.
This is the first step of our plan.
However...
If breaking through from the inside, Asdana is a galaxy at this very moment.
So, you mean...
However...
Looks like the Jade Abacus of allying... Oh,
no. No need. Keep your once in a lifetime treasure. We don't just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather
Outsiders may. Do you know what it is?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger. And that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial art of countless meteors, whilst the shooting stars of the hunt home. We've stayed silent.
Once the dreamscape is true that some people are... Their path of happiness should be forged. This includes my brother.
Your plan sounds...
I agree with you, Black Swan, but to inspire them to save themselves.
So, you're the key in the end,
The harmonious choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grim.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Indeed, she was the first to discover the world beyond the shores of death. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and as you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, She can only awaken from... We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready? Very well. Now. If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades. The unwavering determination of the hunt followers persists. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished.
But
I know.
So, why did this rain?
Because someone's mortals who walk the path, and for some, sin-thirsters. They emerge from the nihility. They have journeyed with me for such long. Yes. This is my duty as the Watcher of the Acolyte. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility.
But if...
I don't know. Someone would stand at his grave.
Even if...
Some tasks have to be done. Please extend your hand. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it.
Will I?
Yes. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions, and Penacony, the hometown to which you...
Yeah. For countless, but I knew that my companion, Mikhail...
Take my hand and come with me. You'll embark on a long, long journey. That's the color of it.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the welcome to the horizon of this place is one of the thousands of manifesting. Let's bid our final farewells here.
Always distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our...
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question in the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know, or perhaps leave this place. Return to where you belong, and as I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right. The answer is when they are in desperate, like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. It's through this inherent, as for now, in this way. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, Please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, stranger, everyone, and every faith. I would ask, would you still embark? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because if the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their impose, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that.
Now come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it. Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future...
It may not belong to me, but it...
In that case, please, tell me your... Perhaps my existence, what I believe, that your name in this universe.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others. Such is memory. A creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibe, that's my name. Raiden Ozenmori. May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Another journey begins. No longer.
show begin.
I weep for the departed.
Time for a little counterattack!
Nice second, my friend. Indulge yourself!
Still water.
That's what you got. Disorderly noise.
Listen up! Ready for another?
Disorderly noise. Disorderly
Free will. I weep for the departed. Another journey begins. Still water.
Keep up with me.
Enemy data secure. Network accessible. Time for a little counterattack!
I weep for the departed.
Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony. Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Disorderly noise. Robin, is that you singing?
You have heard their cry. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
In the mood for another beating?
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Enemy data secure. Network accessible. Time for a little counterattack!
Hasten. We've hardly any time left to say farewell.
Enemy targets detected.
I'll take the lead.
Noisy.
Free will, or was it fate? Still water. Keep up with me. I weep for the heart.
How could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
Another journey begins.
Hands up!
May I honor
Stay alert. Don't let this tune distract you.
Free will, or was it I weep for the heart.
That's what you got. Time to mix things up.
Don't worry. Another journey begins. Still water.
Enemy targets detected.
Keep up with me.
Enemy data secure. Network activated. Time for middle counter.
Step up, let's see it.
Free will, or was it friend?
Indulge yourself!
Commencing support.
Wake up! Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
Enemy targets detect. Ready for another?
Another journey begins. Destiny for bliss.
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday we will wake up from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for long separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of "All for the Amber Lord" grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think...
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just it's located in the inner ring of Penacony, and as for the question you asked, I think stars do die, but do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from even after the stars perished. Their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless in our paradise. I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and it's...
No, not...
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal, then. This...
Yeah, you bet.
pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the big...
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of dreams, remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? However, this came at a high...
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll get.
Alright. What will you...
Are we talking about an actual bet here? But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line.
Interesting. I'm on my way to Penacony.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally?
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visit. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger, one who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you want...
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. I don't mind adding a few. I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me? What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. A natural beauty like me never has dark circles. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no... The family's official state. Now all the major lineage... Everyone's waiting for you, so... After all... Yeah, let's go!
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you.
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry, I've hacked all the systems. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever...
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some...
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually...
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for... Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more careful. He didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like temptation.
Got it. He was... I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oat cake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. I thought they would choose a more
About this, Director. I've asked this conference between the IPC and the atmosphere here.
If I'm right, this influential figure...
Oh, your mind is always so sharp,
Thank you for the... Just tell everyone on our team to...
Oh, got it.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences.
Got it. Thank you.